And you...
I'll be off then.
I'm leaving now.
And you there. And... come over here and go find ourselves a purple scourge. Level 18 plus? Oh! I didn't realize that.
There's your weak spot. Over here. Look again. Over here. Look again. Over here.
Oh, even when he was purple, I couldn't. There we go, that's one. I'm pretty sure I need 3. Yeah, that's gonna be tough. Also, I have like no HP. I could leave. Come back. Oh, I don't think I have the right one equipped. Oh, when a group of enemies is defeated. That not so good.
Over here.
No, that's so tragic. Unbelievably tragic. Oh my gosh. Getting slapped up. definitely dodged that. Maybe when I had the two weakens, I probably should have just dipped. Get up. Off to another bad start. Super bad start. I was gonna get the one weekend and then back off. Alright, let's try not to take giga damage from all these guys here. There we go. Dang it. I don't have enough. Alright, let's take the 2 and dip. I get to keep them, right? You get to keep them. Alright, we're taking the 2 and dipping. Go back over here, get our HP back. You know what, I'll check the farm too. Make sure we don't got any weed damage and whatnot. I was going to see every last weed in the field. That's good. I think I forgot to put fertilizer on in the morning. Save. Go over here again. I just need a 1 weaken and 1.
Over here.
Dang it. feet.
Look again. Too obvious. Take that. Over here.
No, the birds are getting in the way.
Over here.
There we go. Should I?
Over here. Look again.
Should I give up now?
Over here. You're out of here.
No. We continue. Critical hits. Alright. They want me to kill that thing in 40 seconds and at night? Y'all crazy. Reach the exit, equip fire resistance or waterborne. Defeat with strike. Requires level 19. I have a little bit of time to burn, so what do I have equipped? Wood and bamboo. I don't think I'm ever going to get iron ore from this place. It's just not possible. Some people may be able to get it, but it's just impossible for me. Any other easy ones? Still don't even know where the exit is on this one. Magic with 30 is probably something I could get. One of them. And you get ice from that place. What of sake roots and some reducing remedies. All right, all right. What's up, dog? Oh my gosh. Oh, water level up.
I'll let some water into the field. If I recall, when there are too many stalks, it diminishes the yield. Perhaps I should let out some water? I'll let some water out of the field.
Didn't realize it was third offshoots. Probably should have checked that a lot sooner. What troubles you? Are you searching for something? Or are you searching for something? You seem distressed. Sakuna, I lose my tortoiseshell hairpin. Tortoiseshell hairpin, you say? You possess some rather fancy things. Yanato people who become foremost believer gave it to me. Very special. It was a gift, you say? Well, if you have not found it after all this searching, perhaps it would be better to create an entirely new one. I'm sure Kinta could handle making a trifle such as a hairpin at his level of skill, so breathe deeply and try to calm yourself. Now, it may yet turn up somewhere in the meantime as well. If you never took it out with you while gathering, it must be somewhere within the past. Yes, you're right. Since this hairpin is so precious to you, I will spare no effort in making your new one better than the one you lost.
All right!
Right, time to pin down some materials.
I make something?
Pickle some acorns. That's just disgusting.
Eat something?
We'll get some other stuff here. Get some of that stuff. That gives plenty of fullness. Acorn broth. There's a lot of oil for some fried stuff, man.
I give my gratitude for this meal.
I need to figure out what I'm gonna be eating today. See, I had all that rabbit meat and
Overcast
stuff.
sky is depressing.
Spread that
If
fertilizer.
I recall, when there are too many stalks, it diminishes the yield. Perhaps I should let out some water?
Start up some new fertilizer. Can I see the thing over here? No? On some leaves. Some of that. That. That's herbicide. I don't know what auto transformation is. I probably should look that up. We'll hold off on that for right now. We'll keep it simple this time. I think the whatchamacallit is almost done. He does something happened. And that is more or less the whole of it.
If you would.
So, could you use this to create a hairpin for Murph?
Huh?
I ain't ever looked close at a lady's hairpin before.
Right.
Ugh, man. Then you may borrow mine, take a good look, and memorize its features.
Uh-huh.
That's enough. Take it back.
What?
Her face is warming to a delicate shade of red. What prepubescent thoughts fill that uneven head of yours, I wonder?
Idiot!
Lame brain. I'm gonna start making it, so get out of my dang face. How dare you take that tone of voice with me? You certainly are going through your moody phase.
Uh-huh.
Okay, it's done. Oh, you made two. I see. You made one for me as well. You have finally developed some consideration.
Got it?
Don't get your trousers in a twist. They're both from Earth. Once she gets back to the lowly realm, it'll be easier to apologize to the folks that gave it to her if she gives them this.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you much. I'm so happy.
You little...
Then why show me both in the first place? Thanks much to you two, Sakuna. Or to you too, Sakuna. I make very good food today in gratitude. Oh, so you're not making good food every other day, huh? Hey, Mr. JRPG. How goes the farming? It could be better. But I think I've learned how to make my farming better. So maybe it's going well.
If I recall, when there are too many stalks, it diminishes the yield.
I don't know. We'll have to see.
If I recall, when there are too
This will
many
get us to level
stalks,
18.
It diminishes the yield.
But
Perhaps I should let out some water?
the taste is still suffering. And that is just unacceptable.
Want me to make something?
Mr. J, the Harvestella gamer.
Should I make something, Goddess?
Oh, need more black deer leather. Temporarily decreased damage taken after a parry, extends window time to parry an enemy attack. That seems pretty good. That seems pretty good. It's summertime. Means I need to equip. Oh, I guess I have the right ones equipped. Eh.
I'll be off then.
I'm heading out.
Alright, Coursing Falls. Alright, you want the Waterborne equipped? Waterborne even going to be... Yeah, that's dealing damage to me. I was like, do I have to fight these guys? Yes, guess I do.
Look again. Gotcha. Gotcha. Over here.
Maximum concentration. Unbelievable. Is that 10% HP? Didn't feel like it. Now you farm for the Arinyar? It's still pretty crazy that they made another one of those games. Right. So strike attribute. I have slash and pierce. Can always go back to that one. Get mad. Get madder. Don't get mad. Get glad. 8,000 amber? Oh my gosh. Also level 20 on that place. So how are you? You're just working on highlighting VODs of your recent completed games because you're very lazy to YouTube or even come up with thumbnails. So for the longest time, I didn't do any thumbnails because it was just too much work. And then I decided one day that I was going to do thumbnails. But I use After Effects for my thumbnails. And so what I did is I just created a basic thumbnail.
Managed to return.
I have the number, the logo, and that's basically it. And then like my logo and like a background basically. And I just set up the numbers so that they correspond with the frames. And so all I gotta do is move around the frame slider to how many episodes I need. And boom.
If I recall, when there are too many stocks, it diminishes the yield. Perhaps I should let out some water?
All of a sudden I get all my thumbnails done in the course of, I mean, grand total probably takes 30 seconds. Then I have to, you know, upload them to whatchamacallits, but that's usually not too crazy or anything like that. Yeah, I had tried once before to, you know, like go into Photoshop, make a thumbnail, then change the number, then save it, then go into the next, then, you know, put it on the video, and then go back into Photoshop, change the number, and save it. It's insane. Absolutely insane. I don't recommend it. Hey.
I make something? Eat something?
Get some white rice. Calm down with the... Want to do the turtle meat sushi when we probably got some blanched acorns. And let's get that mugwort in there. You have to still have the footage as a you never know, but you don't want to feel like it to feel like work because despite all the time you put into streaming, still a leisure activity. Absolutely. Absolutely.
What lovely weather.
Can't disagree with you there.
If I recall, when there are too many stocks, it diminishes.
Right in the fertilizer. Go get started on the next fertilizer. I would say that one of these days, what I need to do is I need to, like, once I'm done streaming, I need to stop the recording and then stream like what I do afterwards. Because I've been curious how long it takes me. It shouldn't, I mean, it shouldn't take very long for me. So there's diminishing returns on that. What else can, bump up the stickiness? On some copper ore here. And we can offset it with some spring water. there's a strength powder right here. Throw that sucker in there. Yeah. Whatever I was talking about. Huntress. I definitely do not put a lot of time and effort into stuff after streaming, as far as like uploading the videos and stuff like that. Which, like, I agree with you there that, you know, I don't want it to become like a job. You know, I wouldn't say I put in the least amount of effort for the VODs that I upload, but I think I do like the next best amount of effort, which is just cut them up a little bit. I cut them up into 30 minutes or an hour. And I upload them. I could actually make it a lot easier for myself. I thought about this a couple of times. If I just stopped recording when I mark, that would probably save so much time. That's probably, you know, as I get less time in life, maybe I'll start doing that. But I don't feel the need right now, I guess. Guess I'm much more efficient at streamlining. Well, I also have more tools at my disposal. You know, I'm sure not every streamer out there has access to After Effects. Even if they did, I'm sure not every streamer thinks to use After Effects for thumbnails, you know? With After Effects, it's a video program. What are you doing using... Oh wow, I'm dead already. That was really fast. I was almost at full HP. Wow. I need to get you... But yeah, After Effects, it's like a video program.
Over here.
You wouldn't necessarily think to do still image stuff. Okay, okay. just skip all this? Probably not.
Over here. Look again. You're out of here. Too slow.
Did you see how much damage that did? Oh my gosh. Alright. I'm taking the W. That I got the whatchamacallit. We'll be right back after these short messages. Get out of here, dog.
The ears have appeared.
I don't see any whatchamacallits. This is where I
Here we go.
put in tons of water, right? I have a feeling that this is giga water time.
Shall I employ free-flowing irrigation? The ears have appeared.
Yes, I was right. Lots and lots of water.
The ears have appeared. There, there.
Fucking dog. Oh man. But I guess I didn't answer your initial question of, you know, how things are going. You know, things are going the same way that things are going. This weekend actually was kind of rough times. I spent basically all day Saturday working on my Games of the Year video, which is now done. I'm waiting to release it because I want to make sure that I have all the games that I plan on playing on it. And you know, I have no idea
To the brim with water.
how long this game's going to take me. So that'll probably release, I don't know, maybe like in 2 weeks or something like that. And then Sunday, started working on the next encounter report. And the person's encounters that I was
Over here.
logging, I
Over here.
can't use their data like how I would want to. They have some problems with their data.
Look again. Gotcha. Eat this.
So I was like, okay, I guess I'll have to go with someone else. Because there was someone else that I was thinking about already using. And I was kind of excited about using that person because they're a relatively unknown person. And it's really cool to give people who are unknown, more limelight. So I started watching theirs, and I learned that I can't use their data either. And that was because they were emulating the game, which is fine. Nothing against emulating the game. But they were using the fast forward feature. I can't have that. How dare they? Look, you can use whatever features you want to use, but it's just for the purposes of this video, I can't have the fast forward feature be a thing. Equip the Undead Avenger power. I definitely don't have that. Oh. It appears my controller ran out of battery. Let me do that real quick. But yeah, so Sunday was a very rough day because I spent, I don't know, I watched 10 hours of someone's playthrough, and then, like an hour of someone else's playthrough, and then I spent, I don't know, I spent what felt like, I don't know, another hour to hour and a half looking to see if there was someone else, because one of the things that I want is a blind playthrough, and I don't think I'm going to get that. One of the biggest problems with searching for people on YouTube is they heavily edit their videos. And so the original person that was going to use their data, they did not edit out the encounters, but what they did was they would end their episodes sometimes when they're in the middle of an encounter. And so that's just going to destroy all of my data. And I can't, I might end up using them anyways, or just to have an extra person, and then I can, just put a disclaimer or something like that. But I don't like the idea of it. I'm not excited about that. But yeah, basically my entire Sunday was effectively wasted. All the work that I put into it. You appear to be getting along well. I care not for the Kappa, but if I could only speak with Kaimaru, you cannot speak with him. I can speak with both. What? Is that true? But you use the language of Yanato.
Got it.
I do not rely merely on the words I know, but instead try to understand the other person. I sort of follow, and yet I do not. But I suppose it is rather nebulous concept.
Lady Sakuna!
Big Oaf is calling me. I must go. Kaimaru, come inside before dinner time.
See you.
You also be careful on your way home, Kappa. Behold, my sentiment shone through. That's the spirit. cold.
The ears have appeared.
Alright. So if you ever play Legend of Dragoon or Black Sigil again, you guess you have to be completely legit, no emulator options. So if you wanted, or if I were to consider a playthrough of yours, or anybody, just saying you for the purposes of, you know,
Should I make something, Goddess?
anyways, I don't care if you fast forward through
Want me to make
like
something?
dialogue or whatever. I don't care if you use an emulator. You know, like, you could do whatever you want to the games, but what I need is there to be no like changes to the combat. Combat's where, you know, I'm getting all of my data. So if you're speeding up the combats, I don't know what other emulator options there could be, but, you know, fast forwarding, that just ruins things. If you're removing encounters, such as like if you die to a boss and
I make something?
you're gonna try again, you know, you cut out all the attempts and things like that. That's something that I can't necessarily work with. I mean, like, there's the push and pull to these things, you know, like, oh, if you cut out one attempt or whatever, that's not going to be that big of a deal. But if it's multiple attempts, you know, I need the stuff to
This is magnificent.
be proper. No stopping mid encounters.
Lovely weather.
So it's kind of funny you say that, because I need to combat that somehow. There have been several people now that I have, including myself, by the way, several people now who, you know, maybe they'll take a break, you know, while the encounter, they get into the encounter and then they take a break, or, you know, chat asks a really good question, and so they start talking to chat, you know, like for 5 minutes, and they don't do anything in the encounter. That kind of stuff, it sucks for me,
Want me to make
but,
something?
you know, like, what am I gonna do about it? I'm considering ways to fight that off in the future. Not 100% sure how I'm gonna pull it off, though.
I'll let some water into the field.
You do feel the speed option is a nice feature, but you feel that is cheating?
I filled it to the brim with water.
I'm pretty sure I'm not... Oh, really? I'm pretty sure I'm not,
I'll let some water out of the field.
I guess the better way to say it is I'm pretty sure that I have also used the fast forward option for encounters for some game somewhere. You know, there are so many games out there that just do things so obnoxiously, and a fast forward feature on emulators is really, really nice. And like, that's why I'm trying to say, like, if you gotta use it, you gotta use it. But just for the purposes of how I'm trying to collect data, I can't use that. You know, if everyone else's boss fight is 30 minutes long and your boss fight is 5 minutes long, that's a big deal. You act like you have never gotten you on a tangent and then just stopped playing the game. It has happened quite a bit. So one of the interesting things about how I try to play games is I try to do my best to make the game like the forefront per se. And so if I do have to get on a tangent, I'm gonna do it in a way that doesn't like halt the game, but sometimes that's just not possible. And I 100% recognize that. Sometimes someone just asks an awesome question. You're like, oh man, I gotta answer that. I have definitely gone on some tangents in my life. But it is something that I am trying to, I don't want to say work on, but something I'm thinking about when I play more games that I would include for the encounter report is how I can make it easier on myself. Tornado harvest.
It's done! It's mine! All mine! Next is laying the rice out to dry.
Why is it nighttime?
All right, get nice and dry for me.
You speed up and cheese save states, even more at leisure gaming. So I actually haven't even thought about how save states would. I haven't ran into anybody that's been using save states. I have ran into somebody who restarts the game like in the middle of the encounter, which sucks for me, but it's not the worst thing in the world.
Is this okay?
So I imagine save states would be a similar thing to that. Just, cut off the encounter right then and there, as if the game just reset. Although,
This year's harvest was splendid indeed. To think we once struggled so desperately.
actually, if so, like in your case, Mr. JRPG, that one tactics game that you were playing, like if you were to save state in a random encounter until you got the expected result or something like that, I really wonder how I would approach that. I have no idea.
Yes, those Kappa went above and beyond. Their debt is wholly repaid, to be sure. Perhaps I'll give them a token of my thanks.
I believe Kappa have a taste for cucumbers.
Cucumbers, you say? The ones that grow on this island are too bitter to be given as gifts.
Why not sell your excess rice and buy some cucumbers from the capital?
Ah, a fantastic idea! I seem to gain power when the rice is cleaned. So if we find ourselves with more than we can eat, selling what remains is a smart option.
Lady Kamuhitsuki is sure to be pleased as well. For my part, I will make arrangements with our contacts in the capital. We will need to put a brand on the rice.
A brand? That could prove difficult.
Let us gather up, everyone. It may be easier to think of something if we put our heads together.
Well, it was harvested here on Hinoi, so just call it Hinoi rice or whatever.
Too obvious. Next!
What about Fruit of Diligent Study? This name tells the story of a group who overcame every hardship in a distant and unfamiliar land to build a fortune in rice.
Too convoluted. Make it simpler. Next!
Agaris made it, so how about godly rice?
The ones buying it are also gods. Next!
Sakuna Antemba.
I have no clue what you're saying. Next!
Quit relying on us and think of something yourself then.
Ah, true. I was foolish to rely on peasants for an intellectual task like this. I am a master wordsmith after reading all 1,200 volumes of Oborozuki Koshi's A Tale of Unrequited Love. Our rice is clearly the best in all the lofty realm, so our brand should have the word heavenly in it. Heavenly rice. That's it! How about revered ears of heaven? Revered ears! What?
Revered ears, huh? Not bad.
It's easy to remember.
I like it too.
Ah, how dare you!
Revered ears is fine. It may not sound agricultural, but it has a certain ring to it. Such a brand suits you perfectly, Lady Sakuna.
You think so? Well, in that case, I suppose I can make peace with it.
Henceforth, our rice will be sold in the capital as revered ears. Now we can obtain items that are not endemic to this island.
Yeah! Something about the way this played out makes me feel like I was steamrolled.
That is all. Everything is proceeding smoothly, and the capital's security shall be unshakable at the dawn of its completion. All shall be as you desire, Lady Kamuhitsuki.
Splendid work, Princess Kokoroa. Your report has surpassed my expectations. The other gods sing your praises as well. Hereafter, I will leave this matter entirely in your hands. If you require funds or resources, you may request them without hesitation.
Yes, my lady. My gratitude is boundless.
Still, to think you had such finesse hidden within you. Have you been skulking about in someone else's shadow this entire time?
No, I cannot attribute my previous impression to anything but my own shortcomings.
I see. All has turned out for the better, so I can scarcely object to your growth. You are dismissed. It is time for my meal. I eagerly await the revered ears Princess Sakuna has been sending as of late. The brand is esteemed throughout the capital. When we luxuriate in wealth, that abundance extends even to the lowly realm. Such is the work of the gods.
Sakuna's? Lady Kamuhitsuki, I apologize, but there is one more thing I would like to test.
Oh, welcome back. You have a guest.
A god from the capital? What do they want?
Well, I am unfamiliar with their dialect, so I'm afraid I could not say.
It's been quite some time, old friend. Have you been in good health? This one's ilk are accomplished guardians, but speaking is less their forte. I shall interpret.
went clear over my head.
It seems something has happened at the capital.
A new brand of rice is competing with ours in the capital, you say?
Oh, now that is interesting.
Less interesting and more beggar's belief. The lofty realm continues to reap the same inferior harvests as ever. For a long time now, the harvest gods have solely grown beans or barley, with only enough rice to fulfill Lady Kamahitsuki's tribute.
Which is exactly why you were able to maintain your status merely by offering your mother's superior rice stores.
Oh, let us leave past transgressions be. In any case, I cannot fathom how any of their rice could compete with our revered ears.
Is this the rice in question?
Hey, big guy, come and cook it.
This is more than just similar.
This is our revered ears, is it not?
So it seems.
What is the meaning of this?
Ours is delicious, but
This batch has a peculiar aftertaste.
Precisely. So you noticed too. Those who buy this rice are struck by its aftertaste, compelling them to eat it to the exclusion of all other varieties.
this is beginning to sound sinister.
The seeds, soil, and water all contribute to the flavor of rice. It is therefore impossible to create the same flavor in different lands.
In other words, this rice is our revered ears, but altered in some mysterious way.
Looking closer, there are tiny grains of another rice mixed in. There must be some trick to them.
Who would do such an underhanded thing? Who made this rice?
Who did this?
Princess Kokorowa? You have had a long, arduous journey. Thank you for telling us of the rice.
Tama, I'm returning to the capital.
But, Princess, what of Lady Kamuhitsuki's edict?
I know full well what I'm doing. Kokorowa is my one and only friend. I cannot rest unless I question her in person.
I understand, Princess. But you must not allow your presence to be discovered. Can you promise that you will sneak in, finish your business, and then come straight back here?
I have your blessing then? Yes! I vow to come right back!
Now, that out of the way. This one shall guide you. Once you are prepared, speak with him.
Got a lot of work to do. Okay, so what are your... Oh, well, I need to save. I don't think I'll use this mark, but we're gonna mark here just in case.